Hello, everybody. uh, we should be live. By the way, guys, I want to apologize immediately. Stream might cut out occasionally because it is windy over here. It is very, very windy over here. So yeah, Luca, we did win a game. Tap, how's it going, man? High quality, all good, man. Hell yeah, let's go. You got on LFR, big hype. Lucas C, let's go. Big pogs in the chat. Nolan, that was a rough game for you, man. That was a really rough game. Hey, Luca, I thought of Nolan as well. As soon as it was 4-3, I was like, oh shit, how badly is Nolan gonna rage? This is one that I absolutely have to watch. I mean, it's definitely possible the Habs and Flames make it in. Potentially, I mean, actually, no, yeah, true, because Habs are in it right now. Yeah, Jets would just have to fall to the Flames, actually. So yeah, it is possible. Yeah, it's a tough loss for Nolan as well. It's yeah, the streak is at 6. Like, that's nuts. Hey, Luca, yeah, I was late because my Wi-Fi was making me late for some reason. Hey, Marcus, how's it going, man? Fagio, hey, I'm sorry, man. Fagio, I'm very sorry, man. I was not expecting this game to go the way it did. Rich J, how's it going, buddy? Big hype. There'll be a lot of fake French in my video. Hey, let's go, Nolan. Damn, Rich J, you had money on Caulfield scoring. I mean, if Toffoli hadn't decided, you know what? Why not? Let's just pot the empty netter from our own zone. I think it probably could have been Caulfield getting it. Yeah, Oreo guy. I kind of like Cocaine Emmy on the wing. He gets some good chances, but I just don't know if I would keep him on the left wing. I'd probably try him on the right wing occasionally. NFL news: Patriots got the best defensive tackle in the draft in the second round when he was expected to go in the top 20. That's nuts. Yeah, Oreo guy. Caulfield has to score tomorrow. Dude, like you said, Oreo guy, dude's hit every post, including several tonight that we're absolutely going to be getting into those. Yeah, Fazio, you guys had a 3-1 lead. That's nuts. So yeah, game 49 of the season, which is crazy to think, guys. For the Montreal Canadiens, there's only 7 games left in the season. There are 7 games in the season left. And it's crazy, even crazier to think we had a COVID outbreak. Well, not outbreak, but we had Armia or Kokinemi with COVID. And we're still on pace to finish our games relatively soon. Title is 6 in French. Hey, let's go, Nolan. Thank you. Hey, good luck recording, man. Guys, go check out Nolan Hockey Podcast. He's a really great Jets YouTuber. Please go check him out. Chris Jericho in the chat. How's it going, buddy? Go back to Toronto. Yeah, so the Canadiens and Jets. If you're a wrestling fan, you'll get the reference. The opening lines for the Canadiens. Hey, TFS, the mod has arrived. Let's go. Opening lines for the Canadiens were Kokinemi, Dino, Anderson, Toffoli, Suzuki, Armia, and Lehkonen, Evans, Caulfield, and Frolik, Stahl, Perry. Hey, thank you, Chris. I'm glad you actually got that. Yeah, we're missing Drouin, Byron, Gallagher. We missed Weber. Price is also out. We're missing so many guys in the lineup, and we still somehow won. Exactly, Oroga. We have to beat the Sens the 2 times we play them. I mean, technically we don't because they're not in the playoff race, but if we want to catch the Jets, we have to beat the Senators. That's one team, no matter how hard they try, we have to beat them tonight. Or not tonight. We have to beat them. Yeah, Faja, you guys have to start Brossois. Maybe you guys start Brossois. You guys will be like, hey, this kid's in net. Let's not get him a lose. Let's get him a W. Damn, Hellebuck's so true. Wow. Pie eating, trailblazing, eyebrow raising start. Stronger than the bear, faster than the buck. The biggest thing to hit Canada because the Maple Leafs suck. TFS, dude. I've gone back and watched that a few times. Dude, The Rock is so good at getting the crowd to boo him. Hell yeah, Darkness Habs won. Sons of Liberty, let's go. How's it going, buddy? How's it going, Sons? How'd the Isles do tonight? Sherrod, Romanoff, Edmondson, Petrie, and Gustafson Merrill will be your defensive pairings. Jake Allen will once more get the start in net. Caden Primo backs him up yet again. Sorry. And Carey Price is somehow still out with a day-to-day injury. Yeah, Ario guy, Armia might be out. Basically, from what I understand, unless Tatar or Byron, one of those guys, are good to go next game, I'm pretty sure we'd be eligible to use our not compliancy, but I'm so used to being in the sim league. We'd be able to use an emergency call up. So we don't have any more call ups because we actually used it on Romanoff to get him back into the lineup. But basically we'd I believe we'd be able to have a emergency call up. So, for example, if Armia is not good to go tomorrow, we could be like, "Yo, we need Ryan Poehling from the minors. We don't have enough defensemen or enough forwards to handle tonight." I mean, we could run with 11 forwards, 7 defensemen because Kulak could just step in the lineup. Or if we want to say replace Gustafsson with Kulak and try Gustafsson on the forwards again, we could potentially try that. They didn't play tonight. Oh yeah, because they played last night. Yeah, Stonehand scored it. It was Pog for sure. I was on Kim's stream, or I was on John's stream with Kim on, and she freaked the fuck out. It was so fun to watch. Yeah, here's your winner still. He defeated Dana Bryan tonight. Did Roman Reigns. Harry, tomorrow you have to go against the 942 god Philip Gustafsson. Jesus, Luca. Yeah, I mean, hey, I'm happy we won tonight. I really don't care what happens tomorrow. I'm just happy we at least won one of these games. But no problem, Luca. You're an Ottawa fan. I wouldn't expect you to go for the Canadiens unless it was a very they've won 3 games this year. They're clearly eliminated, or even Gustafsson being in net then. If he has a 942 Sabres chance, fuck, I want us to win 1-0. So Gustafsson, or 2-1. So Gustafsson maintains his great save percentage, or like you said, or maybe 1-0 in a shootout so both goalies get the shutout. What is that in the shadows of free agency? Is that what I think it is? Star defenseman Carl Alsner, $10 million contract. Yeah, Chris Jericho, I don't want to be on that list. No way. Rempart's goalie scored a goal. No way, Oliver. That's nuts. When he went in, I flipped shit. Let's go, Suns. Hey, Troy Evans, Habs go for sure. Dan, let's go. Big ones for sure. TFS can't blame me, man. Dude is definitely overpushed. The opening lineups for the Jets were Comp, Scheifele, Appleton. Sorry, boys. Connor, Stastny, Wheeler, Vassalainen, Dubois, Perreault, and Harkins, Thompson, Lewis. Morrissey, Pullman, Forbert, Pionk, and Ben DeMello would be your defensive pairings, which meant Logan Stanley was out, so I didn't have to hear Stanley every 10 seconds on the ice tonight. Connor Hellebuck obviously got the start in net, and Laurent Brossoit would back him up. I'm thinking, actually, guys, what I might do for next year for these is I might, for example, a game like this, I'll say, the Canadiens are coming into this game riding a losing streak. Jets are coming in riding a 5-game losing streak. I might start doing I think I might start doing things like that where I start telling this team has a win streak, this team has a losing streak. I think I might start doing that next season. It's kind of too late to do it this year just because it's kind of inconsistent. It would be inconsistent if I didn't start at the beginning of the year. Yeah, I think that would be cool to do. How long do you think till Suzuki is our number 1 center? Conservative lure, I think next season. I don't know about next season. I think 2 seasons. I honestly personally think we are going to keep Danault. We absolutely should. Danault has been really solid, especially recently, at least in my opinion. I've really liked Philip Danault's game this year, and I definitely would love to keep Danault. Not even necessarily as number 1 center, but just so we can kind of do what we were doing this year and run 4 solid lines, in my opinion. I would love to see. I do think 2 years till Suzuki's our clear number 1 center. I do think next year he's going to be very clearly the number 2 center and Kotkaniemi the number 3 center, just barely. But I think next year is when we're going to have Suzuki number 1, Danault number 2, for example, and Kotkaniemi number 3. Because it depends. If we sign Danault for say 3 years, and after those 3 years, Kotkaniemi absolutely becomes number 2. Because dude would be only 24 at that point. He'd still have at least 3 to 4 years to really develop his game into that number 2 center. So I personally think it's 2 years till Suzuki's the clear number 1 center. I honestly think Chevy's going to sign Alzer, really Fazio. Leafs are, I don't know about that, Dan. The Leafs are kind of built differently this year. If they're playing against the Habs, I'd hope for them to choke. If they're playing the Jets, then I'd hope not, obviously. Really, Soviet Union. Canadians should target a goaltender next year in free agency. Yeah, Soviet Union, I could see that. I mean, I've said for a while, hopefully Bergevin somehow has the big brain move of exposing Carey Price, letting him go to Seattle, and then signing Darcy Kemper in free agency. Because I've said for a while, I love Darcy Kemper. Dude has been really incredible for the Arizona Coyotes in a few the past few years. If he even goes free agency, of course, because that's dependent on if he wants to stay in Arizona, if the Yotes want to keep him, how much they want to give him, how much he wants, blah, 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 all these different things. If they can afford him under the salary cap, all these different things. But if somehow Kemper does go to free agency, I would absolutely love for the Montreal Canadiens to pick him up. Yeah, Sean, I hope Armia isn't hurt either, man. Dan, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Fangio, I could not see Hellebuck getting traded. I can't see it. It's probably just a slump for him. Really, Jericho, Yankees are 3 outs away from 10-0 victory. Lewis, I mean, Price doesn't need to be protected because we could go to him and ask him, hey, do you mind us leaving you exposed? Basically as a way to invalidate his no movement clause. Just, hey, do you mind if you terminate your no movement clause in a way just to get exposed? Like something like that. So technically Price could be like, or even Price could go like, hey, I want to waive my no movement clause. I want to go to Seattle, for example. Sook Winslow with the very intelligent speakings of Sook. Before the game, Shea Weber's yet another casualty to the Montreal Canadiens getting injured because no playoffs for them list. Wow, as far away as I would have expected. Habs 4 points behind Winnipeg and 1 game in hand. Yeah, Tap, we might end up avoiding the Jets somehow. That'd be crazy. So many of us at least the last 2 months. That's 2 months we've been saying, oh, it's going to be Habs and Leafs. How many are the Leafs going to win by? Are the Leafs going to choke? Blah, blah, blah. All these different things about Habs and all these different things about the Habs and Leafs. And it might end up being Habs and Oilers and Leafs Jets in the first round. It very well might be. Yeah, I hear British accent. Harry, you flew. That Sook was in a British accent. Thank you, TFS. I'm sorry. I may be an idiot, but I'm not stupid. Thank you, Winslow. Is that a Spencer Shea from my Carly? Yeah, Fangio, exactly. Price waves his no movement clause. Seattle passes on him. Peg City Hockey. You come in. Come in, brother. Come in. Come. Embrace the Habs fandom. Embrace the Habs fans. We're here for you. Yeah, Price to Nashville, Duchesne to Buffalo, Eichel to Montreal. Kevin Adams may do that, honestly. He very well might. Timo time. How's it going, buddy? Ian or Tap. I don't know if we have the tiebreaker with Winnipeg, actually. I actually don't know that, weirdly enough. If anyone else does, that'd be great if they could tell me. Canadians look good early on. Loved the hustle from Romanoff. He got some really good chances early on. I really liked it. Peg City Hockey, man. Hey, Peg City. At least you're not Buffalo. You're still in the playoffs. You're still in the playoffs, buddy. ITFS declared that I'm a closeted Habs fan. Hell yeah. Definitely team of time. Big comeback for sure. Who would Habs play? They would still play the Leafs right now, Dan. Yeah, Habs 16. I loved Caulfield's play tonight. Suzuki was an absolute beast for sure, man. Jets are on a losing streak. Yeah, it's possible we can avoid them in the division to avoid. Yeah, we could pass them for sure. Really, Peg City, you'd rather miss than get. I don't know if you'd get swept by the Leafs, but I do unfortunately think it would be a Leafs win. But hey, oh, Lewis, Winnipeg has the tiebreaker over Montreal. Thank you, Lewis. I appreciate it. Yeah, Gabriel, it's a miracle we won a game and we scored more than 2 goals for the first time since Galley's been hurt. I think. One half of me is orange blue, other is bleu blanc et rouge. Hey, let's go TFS. Let's go. You even got it in French. Let's go. Big hype. Caulfield with his new line mates was not looking too bad. They'd have some great opportunities. And I'm going to say now, I would not mind if Dom Ducharme kept this line together, honestly. Somehow Ducharme seemed to strike gold with his lines tonight. I loved Caulfield with Evans and Lehkonen. They played fantastic tonight. And like I said, I would love to see them together. However, if Armia is out for tomorrow, unfortunately, I do think Caulfield likely gets the second line bump, the second line push, which is funny because I normally would not be saying, oh, it's unfortunate Caulfield's getting the boost, but I love that third line, and I hope Ducharme does as well, and it means like maybe Corey Perry's in that top 6. The Sensi bruh, fuck keyboards. Winslow, yes. Yeah, Gabriel, Winslow was Caulfield was on fire in the second period. He was nuts. Let's check Twitter real quick. What flights to Montreal for only $30? Flights to Montreal for only $30. Are they actually, Fazio? Are there flights to Montreal for $30 one way? That doesn't sound right. Yeah, Luca, that is true. But I do have to say, actually, Luca, weirdly enough, Ducharme kept all of his lines relatively grounded today. I only saw 1 or 2 instances of him changing the lines. And for me, I only saw that, and I saw him keeping relatively the same lines out there a lot of the time. The only time I saw him changing lines was accidental when the power play ended and Suzuki came out. I don't count that as an actual line change. I don't count that as an actual him changing lines, but I think I saw Evans with Deneau out there, for example. I only saw very few minor line changes. So maybe Ducharme's learning. I have faith that maybe he's learning. Exactly, our guy. Knowing Ducharme, he'll change all these lines, but I hope he doesn't. Micaiah, thank you. I appreciate it. Hopefully he does, and hopefully we do make the playoffs. I'd love it, but even if we get swept by the Leafs, I would love for us to make the playoffs. I was on fire. Oh, shit, Winslow. Rip. You have third-degree burns. Rip. Yeah, Fagio. Understandable. Oh, it's $50. Jesus, Fagio. That's nuts. Wait, so theoretically, if you wanted to come to Montreal, then fly back to Winnipeg, if, for example, for a two-way, if it's like, say, $300, you could just get a loophole, just fly down here for $50, and then from Montreal to Winnipeg, pay another $50, if that's what it is, and save yourself like $200 if you want to come down to Montreal, for example. That seems like such a loophole. How have more people not used that? But still, should I move to? Yes, Fagio, come to Montreal. Do it. Do the stuff. Do it. Become the Montreals. Tiebreak regulation wins. Winnipeg's 27. Habs are at 21. Jesus, the Nortap. Thank you. It's still only one game. It doesn't matter that we want. I still want. Yeah, Gabriel, I can't blame you. I definitely want Ducharme out of Montreal as well. It's just for me, like people say, a broken clock is still right twice a day. Ducharme might have struck gold with his lines, and knowing him, he's gonna piss them all away. The Oilers probably don't want to play the Habs. Yeah, Habs are the favorite in shutting McDavid and Drydown. Yeah, Oreo guy. Like McDavid's had one good game against the Canadiens this year thus far, and it was the last one they played. The previous four, I think it was previous 6, because I think we have 3 left against the Oilers. The previous 5 before that game, we had shut McDavid and Draisaitl down, kept them to combined 3 points in 5 games. Habs. We need Aaron Ashton back, buddy. Harry, Rich J, Harry, your prediction versus Sens. Hoping for a 3-1 victory, but I think, or for us at least, a 3-1 victory for us. But I think 4-2 Senators, unfortunately. Really, the Senators can be eliminated from playoff contention if they lose or the Habs win at least one more time. That's nuts. Fagio, come on, dude. You're stupid. Come on. Why are you trying to say Cole's better than Cole? Like, Fagio, you're so stupid. Come on. Cole is so much better than Cole, dude. I don't even know how you can say Cole is better than Cole. It's so clear Cole's better than Cole. Guys, harass Fagio. Tell him how Cole is so much better than Cole, because he seems to think that Cole is better than Cole. I don't get that. I don't get why he thinks that. Troy Evans, how's it going, buddy? Jeff, how's it going? Matt, Outside Sports Channel, how's it going, boys? Did you know that McDavid has 8 multiple? I think you mean 8 multiple point games. I think is what you mean. That's nuts, actually. Yeah, Luca, Harry telling people in this chat to do this stuff. Cancel Harry. Thank you. It's not that Dom Ducharme. That is true, Nortap. That is true. It's not Ducharme maybe had the right lines. He just didn't have enough healthy bodies to screw them up, actually. Tap, that's a great point. Hey, Fagio, you want to see me happy? Take over third. Thank you, Fagio. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, buddy. Really, 4-3 Sens in OT. I'll take a point. I will honestly take a point in overtime. Like, I don't mind. I will take that. Cole's so much better than Cole. Winslow, come on, dude. You're really going to say you're going to side with Fagio that Cole is better than Cole? Dude, come on. Dude, Cole is so much better than Cole. You guys, come on. Is someone going to back me up here and tell Fagio the right opinion, and that is Cole is better than Cole, and Cole isn't better than Cole? Like, dude, who says Cole is better than Cole? Like, come on, dude. Come to the Beans. How's it going, buddy? Welcome. Hey, what's up? Thank you for coming by to the stream. Appreciate it. Devin, great game tonight for sure, man. Massive win for the Montreal Canadiens. Hi, Harry. Big win. Yeah, Cameron. Big win for sure. We're only 4 points behind Winnipeg and 9 behind Edmonton, I think, and something like that. Yeah, Suzuki had a big game. Come the Beans, absolutely. Oh yeah, Oreo guy. If Mete scores on us tomorrow, I don't know if I can make a Mete poem and say it on stream tomorrow, but I give me a week. If Mete scores on us, give me a week and I'll have a Mete poem. Hopefully, I'm with Harry on this one. Cool. Thank you, Lucas. Really, you think Bob's better than Bob? Okay, I mean, I can see what you mean there, Luca. I mean, I think Bob is a little bit better than Bob, but I see why you think Bob is better than Bob for sure. We're only 7 behind the Oilers. Thank you, Winslow. Yeah, Leafs Jets first round, Cameron, could be nuts. We just went with a freaking toolbox roster. Yeah, come the beans. Maybe we don't need Byron, Tatar, and Drouin. Okay, not Drouin. We need Drouin. He's one of our playmakers. Maybe we don't need Tatar, Byron, and Weber is who I meant to say. Maybe we don't need those guys in our lineup to win. Yes, Oreo guy. I do agree with you there. Oreo over Oreo. Referee over referee for sure. I do agree with you there, Oreo guy. I do agree with you. Petrie hit the crossbar. Petrie hit the crossbar, almost got the Habs a 1-0 lead. Looked like it went in from a certain angle, but it did not go in, and they showed on the replay. It did not. Pablo, I don't know if I'd say we need Lord Byron, though. Thank you, Cameron. Thank you, Cameron. Thank you. Cole over Cole. Thank you. Joe over Joe. Winslow, I don't know. It's Rich J, really? You're going to go Mark over Mark? I mean, I don't know. I kind of agree with you. I think Mark is better than Mark. I'll go with you on that. And Joe versus Joe though Winslow. That's going to be a tough one for me to defend. Oreo guys cap. Damn, Lucas, really? You think so? I don't know. Ifanjo, it's only 4-3. We can come back. Sees the fully scored empty net from his own zone. Really, Pop? You strong? You really? Guys, come on. Yeah, is this going to be the most cap stream ever? You guys just disagreeing and saying Cole was better than Cole? Clearly, guys, come on. Yeah, Paul, who needs Weber and Price? Am I right? Who was with me? I'm with you, Paul. Who needs Weber and Price? Okay, come the beans. Yeah, no, I would not say Dale Weiss is better than Cole Caulfield, honestly. Leafs Jets first round. Yeah, Thornton versus Ehlers would be nuts, Richard. Richard, why did I just call you Richard? Luca. I just saw the most recent comment from Winslow. Richard over Richard. Or Richard over Richard. Yeah, I kind of see there. Harry versus Harry. Thank you, Luca. It's split screen go brr. Thank you, TFS. Breaking news. Bergerman will take Armia's spot. Hamburger Man, low key, if Bergerman decided, you know what, nah, I'm going to step in the lineup tomorrow, I would not be completely opposed to that. Dude's jacked enough. He probably could. Fonja, dude, come on. You can't say Cole has way more skills than Cole when they have pretty much the same exact skill set. Dude, come on. If anything, you gotta go off their looks, dude. Come on. If anything, it's the looks that are gonna determine it. Yes, come the beans. I do agree with you there. Carl Alsner is better than Cole Caulfield. Cam versus Cam, really, Cameron. Newbie, Harry over Harry. Thank you, buddy. Winslow, damn. Frolik over McDavid, absolutely, Rich J. At least one of us knows how to win. I think we should show some love for Weber. Yeah, tap. I mean, I don't know if I'd necessarily say that 100% his poor play was because of the injury, but yeah, definitely. Hopefully, Weber does become better after nursing the injury. Hey, Marcus, thank you for lurking, buddy. Hey, Vegas, Arizona, go Knights, go, baby. Kostitsin Bros over Sedin Bros. Paul? You may be onto something there. Yes, come the beans, absolutely. Scott Gomez is so much better than Wayne Gretzky. That's not even – no one even is going to argue that. Scott Gomez is so much better than Wayne Gretzky. Jacob, for sure, man. What a game. Cameron, I can't agree with you there. I think Henrik is much better than Henrik, honestly. I don't see the big appeal about Henrik. I like Henrik a little more personally. Should we bring back Tatar next year? Newbie, I'm kind of on the fence. I like Tatar. He's one of our best offensive forwards right now. But at the same time, we could give that bump to someone else in the lineup. Paul, Kulak or Gustafson? I like Kulak's defensive game a lot better. Gustafson, I do like his offensive ability, but I think overall game technically, I'd argue Kulak is a bit better. I would like to get Kulak back in the lineup. Plus, it kind of doesn't help. Gustafson not gave up. Gustafson accidentally created a turnover that led to one of the goals, so that's kind of a sour thingy. Yeah, okay. Jordy Ben brought the Vancouver bad luck to the Jets. So, I could see Sedin over Sedin. Drake Batherson over the Rapper Drake. Luca, I can't agree with that, buddy. D'Angelo versus Dagno. Or D'Agostino. Jesus, I don't know what I said. D'Agostino for sure. Harry, pick 5 players you don't want to see on the team next year. Troy Evans, jeez. Shea Weber, Paul Byron. Eric Gustafson, I guess. John Merrill. Those are kind of cop-outs because I know they're not going to come back next year. And let's go with another cop-out, Eric Stahl. Yeah, Jacob. Yeah, for sure. If Tatar's willing to take a Toffoli like contract, I'd keep him. If Tatar's willing to take I'd even give him slightly more just because, just he's been around longer. I'm like, not like much more, not like 4.5 to 5 or to 5.5, but like 4.5 to like 4.75. Just give him technically a reach back. Kim in the chat. Hey, Isles Girl 3 hype, boys. Can we get some Isles Girl 3 hype? How's it going, Kim? By the way, congrats. I saw you on Twitter. I saw you finished your thing, your thing that you were working on that you told me about. I forget what it's called now because my brain doesn't work, but the thing you told me about. Congrats on finishing that up. Hopefully it goes well. Harry, how could he? Harry, how could you not want Byron back? # cancel Harry. I'm sorry, Fazio. Newbie, who's the Habs MVP? Newbie. I was here yesterday. I did see you guys were talking on Talking Habs stream yesterday, which, by the way, if you guys haven't checked out Talking Habs, go check them out. They're really awesome. It's Rick and Jeff. They're really sick. They have Luna on there occasionally, Shamir. I get on there occasionally if ever I remember. But for me, Gallagher. I think Gallagher is the reason that this team produces on ice really well because they see how well Gallagher's performing. And yeah, I love Brendan Gallagher. He's the MVP for me, at least. Who's a UFA Habs should target next offseason? Paul, that's great. I've seen a lot of people saying Matthew Perreault, and I like Matthew Perreault on the team. Maybe Paul Stastny, but I don't know if you want to really put Paul Stastny on like your second line center and move down Suzuki and Kotkaniemi. I don't know. I might have to agree with Matthew Perreault. I kind of like the guy, but I personally would target Darcy Kemper if you can get Price to wave to Seattle and they take him. I love how he keeps stroking the mohawk. Thank you, Kim. I appreciate it. Yeah, your essay, exactly, Kim. Yeah, your essay. There you go. Congrats to you for finishing your essay. I don't know how words work right now. Name 5 players from the Rockets you'd like to see in Montreal. Jesus. I'm not going to go next season just because it'll be tough, but I'm going to say overall Ryan Poehling, Jan Misek because he has played a game, Caden Primo because he has played a game, or not Caden Primo, Caden Gooley, sorry. Raphael Henry Pinard and what's his name? He's a right winger, I think. Oh damn, what's his name? Not Alex Belzil. I forget. Thank you, Kim, for the slow caps. I appreciate it, and the slow claps. Yeah, come the beans. Perreault would be a beauty. He's a left winger as well, so he'd fit right in on third, fourth line, I think. Yeah, are you okay? If Tatar's back, I wonder if Tatar's back tomorrow as well. Lyonian, Jesse Lyon, that's the guy. Are you okay? Troy Evans, Joel Teasdale would be great to see in Montreal as well, but Jesse Lyon, are you okay? Thank you very much for that. Thank you very much. I don't want to get the third playoff spot though. I want to play really come the beans. You want to play Toronto? I feel like I'd feel much more confident in playing the Oilers, honestly. Really, yeah, Jacob. If the Canadiens keep playing the way they're playing and the Jets keep playing they're playing, or if the Canadiens play the way they played today and the Jets keep playing the way they've been playing the last 6 games, we definitely have what it takes to pass them, I think. Come the beans, it would be great hockey for sure. Like, even if we don't beat them, it would be fantastic. Harry over Dangle, yo. Rich J, thank you, man. Rice over Dangle. Is you twig hidden by the massive overgrown I don't know what you're saying, Winslow. Cameron, come on. Kim, settle this for us. Is Cole better than Cole? Come on, like, Kim, you got to agree with me here and think Cole is better than Cole. There's no way you can think Cole is better than Cole. Come on. Kim, help us out here. Settle this debate for us. Fazio and Cameron seem to think Cole is better than Cole, and I think Cole is better than Cole. Settle it for us, Kim. I like that my hair is just deciding, hey, you know what? I understand that we're on stream, but we're just going to go all over the place because why wouldn't it? People are going to clip me, and it's going to be fun. Yeah, true. Come the beans. It would be more interesting than playing the Oilers. Yeah, and yeah, I don't know if I want to face the Oilers or Leafs. I think Oilers would be an easier matchup for us, though. Clifford, how's it going, buddy? Thank you for coming by. If the Leafs and Habs win the first round, imagine, oh yeah, that would be even more intense. Are you okay? A second round match where it's like, okay, Leafs got past the first round, Habs got past the Oilers. What could this be with? You know? Thank you, TFS. Cole is better than Cole. Thank you. Yeah, Clifford, I'm impressed that Montreal was able to come back as well, man. Like, honestly, I was not thinking we'd come back. As soon as I saw it was 3-1, I was like, okay, we're done. And then when we came back, I didn't know what I was watching, honestly. What do you guys think of O-Dog on Overdrive? Paul, I literally don't watch Overdrive. I literally, the only time, once I go downstairs for the games, it's right when the game's about to start because I'm doing my notes right beforehand. So yeah. Yeah, come the beans. Dangerous for Toronto. Like, they have Freddie Anderson, Jack Campbell, and David Rittich right now. Freddie Anderson's not been having a great season. Jack Campbell could be a meh season, or could be not the only good season. I think he's going to have a few great seasons in Toronto, but I don't know if he's necessarily ready to be a starter in the playoffs. And David Rittich just hasn't looked like himself since being in Toronto, so I don't know if Toronto, like, and this is me talking shit as a Habs fan, like, this is me being a partial Leafs fan because my best friend is a Leafs fan, and me also kind of liking the Leafs. I do think their goaltending could be a bit of an issue. I think Montreal will make the playoffs this year, but Clifford. I think if Calgary loses one more game and we win one more game, we probably have it on lock, the fourth seed at least. But yeah, we're definitely gonna have our hands full with Toronto for sure. And yeah, I wouldn't say Freddie Anderson is shit. I would just say he's probably having a down year. Cameron over Faggio, damn Rich J. Imagine a fully healthy Pride first round playoff comeback. That'd be nuts. Come the beast. Does Allen go back to back tomorrow night, Paul? Absolutely not. Yeah, I think that's the reason you play Allen tonight, is to get Caden Primo in net tomorrow, because the Sens are, I don't want to say like an easy team because they're still tough. Every team in the division is actually pretty tough, in my opinion. But you want to give him the technically easier team, and that would be, in my opinion, the Senators. So I definitely think you probably give Primo the start tomorrow. Yeah, Culver says, thank you, Cameron. Is Landeskog going to go to free agency? I wonder how will Faggio. I got no clue, honestly. I don't know if Landeskog goes to free agency. I think he does, honestly. Right now, I do think Landeskog possibly goes to free agency, and it'd be interesting. Really, come the beans. You prefer keeping Allen in net for a back-to-back? I don't know if I want that. Really, Paul? Sends over Nux? Yeah, I see that. I can see that. Hey, high quality. It's all good, man. If you guys haven't seen the picture, don't look in the, what is it, the sus memes or whatever? What the memes? Don't look in the memes category in my Discord. You'll literally get nightmares. Beans, what the fuck? Thank you, TFS. I could see Price back too. Yeah, are you okay? I heard he was dated today, but that was like 2 weeks ago. And yeah, exactly, Clifford. It'll be sus warning memes. Thank you, Faggio. Thank you. It's sus warning memes. Don't look in there. You'll get nightmares. But yeah, it'll be good for Primo to get some more experiences for sure. I'd love to see Primo tomorrow. You know, and I'd like that. Wow, Cameron. Wow. I prefer Allen to Primo. Habs looked Habs looked unsure playing in front of Habs. Habs looked unsure playing in front of him. Lacked confidence. Yeah, Paul. I see what you mean. I do think Habs, but that's the thing. Habs looked unsure playing in front of Allen at first as well. So I mean, you can kind of afford to lose to Ottawa. You're in a very comfortable you're in a very comfortable spot in the playoffs, so you can afford to lose a game or two. So yeah. Lucas Yamako O'Neal on the McDavid. You don't suspend him. He's the best player in the league. Give him some slack. Yeah, that's Jesus Christ, Luca. Yeah, or not Jesus Christ, Luca. Jesus Christ, O'Neal. Like Jesus. Yeah, holy shit. Thank you, Faggio. If we win tomorrow we're 4. No, come the beans. Yeah, we're 2. Yeah, like you said. Yeah, if we win tomorrow, we are 2 points back of the Jets. And it's crazy to think last game we're like, I'm talking about, okay, yeah, we might have choked, we don't deserve the playoff spot, and now here we are saying, oh no, we could potentially be 2 points back at Winnipeg. That's how close this division is. Did that man win the comment? No, high quality drawing. Paul didn't. It wasn't Paul's comment that made me laugh. It was just the way I said it and the way I saw a little like bug that was flying around. Really, are you okay? You have a feeling Caulfield will score on a power play? I can see it. If the Nucks are healthy and they didn't have the COVID issues, I think they're definitely a better team than the Senators. Yeah, Clifford, I can see that being the case. I hope we win against the Toronto's playing the Nucks. How many times are the Leafs playing the Canucks recently? Jesus. Yeah, forget losing to Ottawa. We want third. Yeah, Unitap, we do. Come the beans. I don't know if injured players come back tomorrow. I mean, the Sens are a tough team in terms of their physicality, and I don't know if you want to bring back Tatar, Byron, and/or Weber, for example, tomorrow, just for them to get banged up by the Sens. So I don't know if you'd want that. Yeah, Paul, for sure. I'd forget Leafs Habs in the first round. I want to play Edmonton. Like, I want the Edmonton Oilers in the first round because it would likely be Habs in the 5. Habs in 5 or 6. I can't see it going 4, and I can't see it going 7. It's 5 or 6 in my opinion. Like, it's kind of a close series, but, like, not really. Oh, you're playing the final game against the Nucks. Thank you, high quality. Appreciate it. Yeah, Cameron, Leafs over Habs. I mean, they are first in the division. We're fourth. Yeah. Yeah, TFS. I'm scared about the calendar as well, man. Let Dubois play the Leafs. Damn, are you okay? Yeah, true. Yeah, Sens have a good forecheck and we struggle against teams. Really, Pablo? I didn't know that. No, come to the beans. I did not watch the U18 tournament because I keep forgetting about it, honestly. Calgary plays Edmonton. Jesus. I'm scared about the calendar because it's days. God damn it, TFS. Wish there would be a Habs. Yeah, NZA. A Habs Sens playoff series game would be nuts. I'd love that, honestly. It'd be not because the Sens suck, but it would just be so fun. Like, it would genuinely be a great series, in my opinion. Yes, yeah, games are too late. Come the beans. Games are really too late, man. Where am I? Stahl's line had a really good shift to apply pressure. Canadians kept applying pressure. The Jets came back the other way, having some decent shots. And Danault was having some good shifts as we approached midway marker of the first period. In my opinion, I really like Danault. He's making some good passes, creating some good open space for the Canadians to get some more shots. Yeah, Cameron, I'd want to play Vancouver in the first round, definitely, especially in the playoffs when whistles get put in pockets. Yeah, Paul, Romanoff checking McDavid into next week would be nuts. Like, I mean, they've already started to do that. There was I think there was 5 power plays in total for both teams tonight. So the refs are already putting away their whistles for sure. They're getting into they're already getting into playoff form by putting their whistles away, and then teams are starting to get into their own playoff spaces. So yeah. Yeah. Evans is definitely my favorite choice for the fourth seed center. Come the beans for sure. Yeah, Cameron, I don't think McDavid can get 100 points. I mean, if the Canadians keep shutting him down the way that we were before their last game against the Oilers, then yeah, absolutely not. He's not going to, unless he somehow gets, what is it, like 13? How many points does he need? Like 13 to get to 100 or something like that? Enor Tap, unfortunately, as far as I know, there's no word on how bad the Armia injury is right now. Kevin Shavel, day off. How is it going? But yeah, Evans. Yeah, can come to the beans. Love Evans as a PKer guy as well. God damn it, TFS. How's NASA organize a party? They plan it. But yeah, Cameron Knox, I agree with you there. Byron over Byron. Tough loss tonight. Yeah, Kevin Shavel, day off for sure, buddy. Yeah, Evans, I like Evans more than Stahl. Come to beans. So I mean, I think Stahl was a good addition for the Cup experience, or for the Cup he has, and for the leadership he brings. But yeah, I think next year for sure Evans would be a better fourth line center, potentially third line center if we want to play Kotkaniemi on the wing, which I don't see us doing. But if for some reason we want to play Kotkaniemi on the wing, I could see Evans being a center, or maybe we play Evans on the left wing for whatever reason. I'll be talking to Maurice about starting Brossoit next game. Hey, Kevin Shavel, day off. Let's go, buddy. Let's go. Habs got some good pressure now. I was really liking their our game so far. Why was Neptune afraid of Saturn? Because Saturn ate Uranus. I hope it was yummy. Yeah, are you okay for sure? Seattle should absolutely sign Alzner to a 5-year, $5 million a year contract. McDavid needs 16 points in 8 games to do it. Okay, T-Dot. So he can hit. So if he gets 2 points a game, he can do it. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that potentially happening. Nick Suzuki, baby. Ray Buckle for sure, buddy. God damn it, TFS. But yeah, Suzuki had a fantastic night tonight. Really great game. Yeah, Kotkaniemi had a really good chance, but just shot high, sorry. I named my dog 5 miles so I could tell my friend that I walked 5 miles. Yesterday I ran over 5 miles. Damn, Jacob. Thank you. Oh. Okay, Jacob, I think Jacob's one comment of the night. Jacob, I almost put him in timeout accidentally. Jacob, just one comment of the night. Jacob's one comment of the night. I didn't get it at first. I was like, oh, yesterday I ran over 5 miles. Like, okay. And I was like, oh. If he plays the Habs, he won't get points, unfortunately. Where's Bergeron? Need to talk to him about something. Kevin Cheveldayoff, unless you mean Bergevin, then he's in Montreal. Who comes in if Armia's out and none of the missing from tomorrow? Paul, I'd assume we maybe run with 7 defensemen, get Kulak in, but I'd assume maybe we emergency call someone up from the pile. Maybe Ryan Poehling. Maybe we give Poehling a chance. I get it. Hey, there you go, Cameron. NCA, is it the one where Winnipeg when they have a 2-0 lead when they somehow blow the lead? Everyone talks about our center core. Everyone talks about how our center core is so young and they might be, but in 3 years, yeah, for sure. Ray Buckle, I love that. Like Jake Evans third line, Kotkaniemi second line, Suzuki first line. Like, that's gonna be a nasty third line. Make a Maple Leaf lounge for Leafs fans. I could think about that high quality drawing potentially. Seattle should sign Yager so he can beat the oldest player in the NHL. Are you okay? I'd love that. Honestly, like if Seattle did that, they would easily become my third favorite team over the Islanders. Sorry, Kim. Yager's my favorite player of all time. I absolutely love Yager. Wait, Kevin Cheveldayoff, why are you flying to Montreal? Shouldn't you be in Montreal right now? Because they played like an hour ago. But yeah, if Seattle signed Yager, they'd easily be my third favorite team. Like I said, Yager's my favorite player. To see him go to Seattle, I would immediately love them. But that being said, if Yager went to the Oilers or Sharks, they would not bump up that much. I don't love Yager that much. Yeah, come the beans. I think we need improvement on left wing as well. No, don't even think about it. Wait, where am I going? Hey, Kevin Cheveldayoff, man, I don't know where you're going. My hair is still just going all over the place because it's decided to do so. I just realized if I had cut my hair, I kind of look like 11 from Stranger Things a little bit. Paul, why you hate the Sharks? 2018 or 2019? I think it was 2019 actually. Yeah, 2019. Never really cared for their style of play or their team. I love the logo on their jerseys. Or their old school logo when it was the upside down triangle with the shark biting the stick. I don't like their new, it's curved or whatever. I don't like that. Yeah, if the Jets lose the third place to Calgary and Montreal, high quality, that'd be nuts. What would you do if are you okay? I'd honestly boycott the Canadiens. I would immediately just be like, nope. You got Evander Kane, trade him. I don't want Evander Kane on this team. I would probably start cheering for Toronto's my favorite team or the Islanders, probably both instead of Montreal. Yager should have pulled the Gordie Howe. Yeah, Clifford, he definitely. I mean, that's the thing. He was playing good in Calgary. I don't know if he wanted to go to the KHL again or if he just was like, no team's hiring me. Let's go to the KHL. But Paul, I love Pavelski for sure. Like Pavelski is a great player. It's just I never cared for him in San Jose. He was good, but I couldn't care for him. TFS, let's contract, please, boys. Harry, you were like me. Yeah, trying to move my hair out of my face all the time. Yeah. Yeah, Dan, that's absolutely Kevin Chevel. Fazio, you missed not too much. We just talked a little bit. Don't leave me standing, Harry. Hey, I'm sorry, NZA, man. Yager's almost 50. Yeah, isn't he 49, actually? Isn't Yager 49? Dude, that looks jacked, though. Wasn't there a picture of his from his birthday 5 months ago? Took a picture of him shirtless, and it was he was super jacked or something. That's nuts. Clifford, nah, I don't think Jumbo Joe's going to retire. I think he's absolutely going to not come back next year, but he's going to sign somewhere next year. I can't say come back because I don't think he's going to re-sign with the Leafs. I think he goes elsewhere. I could see him maybe going to Ottawa, actually, funny enough. I could see him maybe going to Ottawa, teaching some of their young kids some stuff. I think that'd be a nice fit for Jumbo Joe. But then we went to the power play. Evans, nice job drawing a tripping penalty. First minute or so, we were kind of garbage, but we recovered with a decent second half. Just weren't able to score on it. We were 0 for 1 on the power play tonight. Canadians were still pressuring Frolik. Frolik with a great chance, but Hellebuck made the save. Literally, Frolik just came right down the middle, got a perfect pass. You kind of was too focused on shooting it. He didn't focus on lifting it as well. Jesus, Ray Buckle. Yager's a G. He was 45 with a 19-year-old model in his bed. Damn, Ray Buckle. Yet another reason to love Yager. Yet another reason. Exactly, NCA. Yeah. Joe's going to play till he dies because he wants a cup. Yeah, Fazio. I mean, maybe Marleau retires. I could see him playing till next year, though. I think Marleau still has at least a year or two left in him, though. Yeah, high quality drawing. Yager's like a Viking. He ages, but he's jacked. Jesus. Yeah, NCA. Yager looks 40. Like, he does not look, I think he's 48, 49. Like, he looks younger than he is. Like, not much, but still looks younger. Habs are still pressuring. They looked great now. Then, because it was Ducharme's Canadiens, the Jets came back the other way after we were pressuring for a while. Sherratt playing right defense for some reason when he's a left defenseman. And the Jets score. Stastny's first in 9 games. It was 1-0 Jets. And that would do it for the first period. Habs were down 1-0, but they let in shots 12-8. I want the Leafs to win the cup because of Jumbo. Yeah, Clifford, I like Jumbo Joe. Kind of a cranky old man at this stage in his career, but he can kind of afford to be. But yeah, I wouldn't mind if the Leafs won the cup. I'd love for my best friend and also for John, Hot Take Hockey. He'd freak out on stream. Yeah. Wow, Faggio, breaking news. Wayne Gretzky signs to be the emergency backup goalie behind Allen, which means Gretzky's going to come out to play the puck and get what, 14 points? It seems Jake Allen wants to fight Usman. Who the hell is Usman? I want the Leafs to win the cup. Just see Riddick hold the cup with the red pads. That'd be nuts, high quality drawing. Are you okay? Harris versus Jake Paul, 2022 Staples Center, high quality as Harry's coach. I'm confident I can knock him out in the first. Low key, if Jake Allen for whatever reason chose me to fight, I would do it. That bird nest on Jumbo has to go. Damn, tap rip, big rips. Ham's got some good pressure. Toffoli just missed a shot wide. And then coming back the other way, the Jets score. Sherratt's on the ice once again, pretty much acting like he was with Shea Weber. And Trevor Lewis scored another goal against the Canadiens. I think that's his third goal against the Canadiens this year. And it was a 2-0 lead. Hams were pressuring back the other way. We wanted to push, and I liked. And we'd score. Nick Suzuki, his 11th goal of the year, completely unassisted, apparently, to make it 2-1. What a nice goal from him. Really nice goal. Really good one. Usman is a dude who knocked out Jose Masvidal in the second round, cold and actual MMA striker. Oh, shit. That'd be nuts. He's one of 4 NHL players older than me. Thornton Marlowe, Ryan Miller, and Zdeno Chara. Clifford, how crazy would it be to think all 4 of those guys possibly retire this year? Miller has already announced he's retiring after this year. Chara, Thornton, and Marlowe potentially could all retire after this year. I think Chara comes back. At least one NHL team would want him for sure. Thornton, I think, still plays, and I think Marlowe still plays. So it seems, unfortunately, only one of those guys are going to retire. But potentially all 4 of those guys could retire after this year. Allen's allowed 51 goals in top corners, but only 10 in low corners. That's nuts. Yeah, are you okay? Yeah, exactly. I have all the tickets. You got to DM me on Discord personally. You got to send me some special things. Sorry, what? Worrisome team stats, ranked 25th in PK. 25th in PK? That's weird. 25th in faceoffs, okay. 16th in goals against per game and power play. Oh, 16th in power play. Okay, I see. 14th in goals for per game. Yeah, got to improve the power play, PK, and faceoff. I mean, the PK, I think, has looked fairly good in the last couple games. PK, power play, yeah, I can see us improving. It's been improving in the last few games. We've scored at least 1 power play goal, I think 3 out of the last 4 games. And faceoffs, I think they're going to get better. They're going to get better. Yeah, they need to feel really well. I can't blame you, Clifford. Now, Faggio, I mean, if Bergevin does what he wanted to do this past off season, I think Canadians might try getting Zdeno Chara for a year, honestly. I honestly think maybe Bergevin circles back and it's like, hey, big man Z, there's no bubble anymore. You can do what you want at this point, hopefully. How do you feel about maybe signing with the Canadians again? You want a top 6 role? Maybe. I could see it, honestly. I mean, 1 year, 1 million. I'd be fine with that. Hey, Knights and Habs, and let's go. Habs win big dub for sure. I mean, Paul, 25th in PK out of 31 teams, but keep in mind, how many of those times that we allowed goals was because we allowed 3 or 4 power play goals back near the beginning of the season? Like, how many times did we allow 3 or 4 power play, 2 to 4 power play goals back when we were on our losing streak before we fired Julian? Who do you think Leafs will get? High quality drawing. I couldn't even say, honestly. Genuinely, I couldn't even say, honestly. I don't know who's about to be a pending free agent. Do you think the Habs are targeting Maybe are you okay? I mean, I think it's a potential that we wanted to target D'Angelo because maybe Weber retires. That actually is a good theory. I mean, if D'Angelo wants to come to Montreal in free agency, like say we acquire D'Angelo and Chara, for example, I think Chara replaces Weber in the leadership value in terms of, hey, I'm your new leader now. I'm going to wear the C technically for a year because I'm Zdeno Chara and Marc Bergevin wants that. But I do think that Weber, that if Bergevin circles back on Chara and he signs in Montreal, Chara replaces Chara. Chara replaces Chara. Chara replaces Weber in terms of the leadership and veteranosity while still being able to play great. And D'Angelo will replace Weber in the offensive categories. Yeah, come the beans. D'Angelo's a cancer in the locker room, but come on. Are you really going to act like a cancer in the locker room? You got Marc fucking Bergevin as your general manager. I think 95% of the players in the NHL are scared of Marc Bergevin. Yeah, Paul Chara's 44 and still going. Like, he looks good. I mean, not D'Angelo needs someone who's a top 2 defenseman. Like, D'Angelo could be a top 2 defenseman, in my opinion. D'Angelo's coming off a 60-point season last season, last season, I'm pretty sure. And I definitely think D'Angelo has what it takes to be a top 2 defenseman if he gets his attitude right. Exactly, Clifford, for sure. It's amazing Chara can still play at such a high level with not only his size, but his age as well. Like, dude has been cranking it out and just been a beast. Knights and Habs, we do not need Tyson Barrie. I do not want Tyson Barrie on the Montreal Canadiens. Huberdeau has said he wants to play in Montreal. Well, you know what? Like, Tap said, mark my words, Bergevin's going to get Huberdeau. I'd be fine with that because then maybe it means we for sure let Danault go, or maybe it's a thing where Danault signed his extension with or maybe it's say Huberdeau for Danault plus, and it's like Danault's traded to Montreal to Florida, immediately signs an extension worth blah blah blah. You know, I could see that. Yeah, Fajo, high quality drawing. Yeah, they're gonna sign Alzner. Ask Harry, he might have watched him at some point. What do you mean, Fajo? Is Alzner good? Nah, he's decent. He's a 7th defenseman. Comes in 1 or 2 games occasionally. Yeah, are you okay? Aho will be a Hab. I mean, he wouldn't have accepted the contract, the offer sheet, if he didn't want to play in Montreal. So maybe it's possible. Didn't Habs fans ask to have Chara arrested? Paul, I wasn't watching in 2011, but yeah, from what I understand, a lot of Habs fans wanted Chara arrested for hitting Pacioretty. But yeah, I mean, I'd be fine with getting Chara. Brug, how can you have Chara replacing Chara? Luca, come on, dude. Like, come on, dude. It was a simple mistake. I meant to say Chara replacing Chara. We're gonna get Chara out of the AHL and we're gonna replace him with Chara, the elite defenseman. I didn't mean to say Chara over Chara, dude. Come on. Relax a little bit, Luca. Chara over Chara. There. Are you happy now? I said it the right way. Yeah, Tab. I mean, we could stay away from D'Angelo, but like I said, Tab, would you, if you were Tony D'Angelo, would you want to be a cancer in the locker room when you got Bergevin there who could beat the shit out of you at any minute? Like, do you really want to do that? I don't think D'Angelo is that stupid to do that. Yeah, I don't know if I'd say Chara's better than Chara. I'd say Chara's better than Chara. Tap, rather see Ghost. I don't know if I'd rather see Ghost. Dude's kind of overpaid for being at most top 4. He seemed to be in a much better. Yeah, Paul, I'm in a much better mood for sure. Like, last post game was really off. Like, tonight I'm feeling much better. Thank you, man. Good stuff. Hey, good night, Paul. Thank you for coming by to the stream. Appreciate it, buddy. Go Habs, go and enjoy the rest of your night, man. Need someone who plays top 2 defenseman on top 6 or top 4. I mean, Knights fan, we can afford top 4 defensemen if we put all the lines out equally. Last I've seen him, he got his own rebound goal. High quality drawing. Who are you talking about? Oh, Marincin. I don't know if Marincin's really that bad, honestly. Yeah, Byron for Ghost, I could see. Look what happened to Cassian in Montreal. Tap, are you talking about when he did cocaine and then we immediately traded him because he was partying with Galchenyuk? Hey, Knights and Habs fan, thank you, man. Have a good night as well. Appreciate you coming by to the stream, buddy. Yeah, Canadians were still pressuring. Caulfield's line having some great pressure. Good shots from Petrie and a near chance from Lehkonen. Habs then went to the PK. Suzuki got called for hooking. It seemed like a very soft penalty, at least to me personally. Cody CC, shorthanded. Yo, that's a classic clip from John. That's a classic clip. Jake Allen made some good saves, but the Habs in the final minute of the PK were able to block shots and cleared a few times. Were able to kill it off. 1-for-1 on the PK, killed off the 4th best power play in the NHL, I believe it was 4th or 5th. Suzuki, Toffoli, and Caulfield out there with some really good chances. Loved that line out there. Toffoli spent almost 20 seconds on the ice by himself. or on the puck by himself is what I meant to say. The Cassian Scrivens trade. I mean, are you okay? I'm be trade Zach Cassian. I'd rather not have a piece of shit like that. And yeah, Cody, haven't heard that name. Haven't heard that name in years. Fagio, I'll check. Screw it, whatever. We'll see if fucking need to stop getting carried away, especially not TFS. I'm able to carry it. I'm technically a mod because I'm the owner of the channel. I can get away with it. We only have 18 people here. It's I can handle it. Exactly, NZA. Screw Cassian, good riddance. Like I don't care if we only got Scrivens. Like I'm fine with that. Hey Harry, I missed. Holy shit, so many people. So many people are okay, Timu Time. What did Timu Time say? All right. He just said thank you. So he's being nice. Fagio, what did let's go money for the tickets. Fagio, we're going money, I think. Kachuk's temper makes it hard for me to take him serious. Really, Clifford? Why? Toffoli or Gallagher? Fagio, honestly, Gallagher. I have to be honest. I'd rather Gallagher. I love Toffoli's 25 goals, 26 now actually. I love Toffoli's goal scoring, but overall, we need Gallagher more in my opinion. Yeah, Caulfield was solid tonight, as was like you said, Suzuki, Armia, and Petrie. Loved those guys. Armia was great. Sucks he got hurt in the last 5 minutes. Caulfield was incredible. Suzuki had an amazing night. Petrie was good as well. I really like Petrie. Clifford, there's two of them. Oh yeah, true. There is two of them. I think he means Matthew, but he might mean Brady, but I'm pretty sure he means Matthews. Or yeah, Austin Matthews Kachuk. Austin Matthews Kachuk, baby. Caulfield off the goal post almost got his first in the NHL. And then off the face-off win by us, Gustafsson just overskates the puck, goes down the wing, and Trevor Lewis scored. 3-1 lead just like that, and he has his second 2-goal game of his career. Yes, Cameron, exactly. Cameron over Cameron, thank you. Hey, Nolan, I'm sorry to hear you're equally sad, but thank you for coming by, man. I know it's not the Habs, but what's your opinion on this Ottawa trades for Matthew Tkachuk? Yeah, Luca, I've heard that if the Flames miss the playoffs, they're going to blow it up. I'd be perfectly fine with it. I think having both Tkachuks on the same team would be fantastic. I'd love that, honestly. Yeah, Austin Tkachuk bottom text. Suzuki and Caulfield will be, yeah, are you okay? They're going to be really solid power play guys, I think, for sure. Matthew specifically. Don't know if he seems to lose a lot, but yeah, I see what you mean. Petrie stashed almost as bad as Matthews got to go. I don't know if I'd say that, Tap. Hey, Nolan, let's go. Really, Toffoli reminds you? It's funny. Everyone's saying, oh, Toffoli reminds me of Ryder, and you're here like, oh, Toffoli reminds me of Camilleri. I can kind of see it, though. I can kind of see the similarities between Mike Camilleri and Tyler Toffoli. I see it. I see it a little bit, which is kind of funny because wasn't Camilleri's last year in Montreal the first year of Toffoli in LA? Didn't Toffoli come into the league didn't Toffoli come into the league right as Camilleri was retiring? Where am I? Oh my god. I gotta start doing stuff. Habs came back the other way. We were getting some pressure once more. We might not be done. I like their style. And then we'd score. Artturi Lehkonen, great goal off a pass from Sherratt, and Evans made it 3-2 just like that. Great snipe from Lehkonen. Love this kid on the PK, and he has his moments. He can come by. He can come through sometimes. Armia then had some good chances, but just wasn't scoring yet. And my dad actually predicted what was about to happen. Habs went to the power play. Josh Morrissey got called for holding. And then we actually scored. Joel Armia off a fan shot from Suzuki puts in the rebound. Toffoli with the other assist, making it a 3-3 tied hockey game. What is this new Habs game? Whatever it is, I loved it. We were 1 for 2 on the power play tonight. Really, Clifford? Camilleri and Toffoli are both part Italian? I did not know that. NZA, I don't think you got anything to worry about. He'll get traded like Camilleri. I don't think you have to be scared about that. We have much more competent management than we did like that. Could Camilleri do a Lemieux and do a comeback? High quality. I don't know about that, honestly. I think Camilleri has what it takes to maybe be on, say, Detroit or Ottawa, for example. And I'm not saying that as in oh, they're washed up, but they can make these teams. I think they have really useful veteran jobs on Ottawa and Detroit. Montreal could probably get him in as a fourth line guy, but I think Camilleri would be really useful on Detroit or Ottawa. Bob Cannon coming to the chat. Was it something I said? Welcome to the chat tonight, Bob. How's it going, man? If you had to let go of one, Weber or Price, Fagio, oof. Okay, on one hand, Weber's old, and he's probably going to retire anyways. I'd probably get rid of Price because you're probably going to lose both anyways. But for me, I'd go Price because Weber, like I said, he's probably a year or two out from retiring anyways. So thinking smart. That one time I legit had a dream where he's traded to the Penguins. I could see Toffoli on the Pens, honestly. I could see Toffoli on the Pens. Yeah, your dreams are weird, NCAA. They kind of are. Jets were trying to push for a 4-3 lead late, but they weren't able to. And then, holy shit, Hellebuyck robbed Suzuki of a second of the game and Armia with 1 second left in the period. Both guys, actually, for their second goal of the games. Both guys for the second goal of the game with 1 second left in the period. Wasn't able to Wasn't able to get it. So it was a 3-3 tied game with a 5-goal second period. Shots were 24-16 for the Montreal Canadiens. Evans' line actually started the third period with Lehkonen and Caulfield. Really liked this choice. Evans had a nice slapper on Hellebuyck 30 seconds into the period, actually. Jets came back with a few good chances, but the Habs were able to pressure them out. I mean, you aren't wrong. One time I had a dream where Dano and Drouin were traded to the Flyers. Damn. I mean, could the Habs ever wear those Comic Sans jerseys? What do you mean high quality? That face by Harry when we dropped it. Yeah, Fazio. I mean, I didn't drop my mic. All I did was like I hit it, and like the actual stand like hit the glass, so it was weird. Thank you, Fazio, for clipping. Yeah, Enzi, I can't blame him for hating sleeping. Checking for pulse, Harry. Yeah, I was checking for a pulse, honestly. I think you have to keep Price. Primo coming in soon. You need that vet like Price with him. He can be a leader mentor. Yeah, I can understand. Are you okay? I can see that for sure. Like I can definitely see why therefore people would want to get rid of Weber instead. I could see us getting rid of Price though. Hey Harry, missed first two periods, but saw that we came back twice, down by 2. How did we play overall? First and second, good and unlucky, or slow and ineffective? Good and unlucky, in my opinion, Bob. We played really fantastic in that first period. I think the shots were what, 12-8 for us, like I said. Yeah, 12-8 for the Canadiens. Jets, kind of like how I think it was the Oilers played when they beat us 4-2. We were just good and unlucky. We had, like I said, 12-8 in the shots. We played overall really fantastic. Stastny scored in the final minute. We played really great in the first period. Second period, we played fantastic. We really pressured the Jets hard. Went down, like I said, 3-1. Scored a goal. Actually, to make it 2-1, I think it was, right? Was it 2-1? Yeah, make it 2-1. We scored, God, I think it was like not even 2 minutes after the Jets made it 2-0. Then we scored like 2 minutes after they made it 3-1. And then came back shortly after to make it 3-3. We played really, really good in the second period, in my opinion. I think we had a really, really well-rounded game. I'd say we played a very full 60 minutes, in my opinion. I'd say we played a really good 60 minutes, personally. Where am I? Really loving the game of Jake Allen's. He was really pushing to be that third-line center or fourth-line center for next year. Most likely fourth-line center, whether we keep Dano or we go after Huberdeau. Habs need to take the body more, lots of shots, but that does not mean they're good shots. Yeah, tap. I mean, you can't say we need to take the body more. I think the hits were like 35 each. Or 35 each, I should say. But yeah, sure, there's lots of shots. But we had some quality shots. So a lot of those shots, in my opinion, I'd say were really good shots, personally. I'll send one. I mean, thank you, high quality drawing. Let me send it to Discord. Yeah, all right, cool. I'll check this. Just let me know when you sent it and where you sent it. If you sent it DMs on the actual Discord, just let me know. Good to hear we put in. Yeah, Bob, for sure. Definitely good to hear that. Just sucks we almost lost because we were down 1-0 and down 3-1 actually. But that's honestly awesome that we did put in such a good, really solid effort tonight for sure. Definitely great to hear that. Yeah, love the play of Evans. Jets came back a few good chances, but the Habs were able to pressure them out. Like I said, Canadiens were still playing really well, trying to get as many chances as they could. Habs are pressuring the Jets hard for now. They were really looking fantastic. Maybe 6 minutes into the game. Only issue is the game, like I said, was still tied 3-3. Really good chances for the Canadiens. Jets were coming back for a few opportunities. Hey, sent to general, thank you. Yeah, Bob, for sure. Too many stinker games this year for sure. Absolutely. Too many stinker games this year. We needed this game to get us out of the little slump that we've had recently. General, what are the Comic Sans? Oh, I see now. I see. I could see that maybe. I mean, those actually kind of look a little nice. Kind of like those jerseys actually. Thank you, Fazio. Thank you for clipping that, Fazio. Thank you. I appreciate it. But Yeah, I could see them. I can see them maybe wearing those jerseys next year for like a game or two. I can see that actually maybe being the nickname jerseys because there were rumors that the NHL was looking into the idea of using player nicknames on the back of their jerseys for a game or two. So I could see it maybe being in that style if they do that. Next game's Ottawa. Yes, it is Fazio. Habs 5 versus Ottawa 3 in our tap. Thank you. We usually don't win. Yeah, we usually don't win when we score first. Or when we don't score first. Yeah, true. I think we were 5-13-4, something like that. Something really weird. Hopefully we can win for sure. I can definitely see a future where Galley is captain, Anderson's the A, and possibly Dano if he's still with us or Petrie. I could see that. Are you okay? I personally could see Toffoli getting an A. I could see Suzuki in maybe 5 years getting an A once he's like mature enough and really developed his game. I think he can get an A. But yeah, I definitely think Galley is captain whenever Weber retires in the next, say, 3 years, for example. I think Galley absolutely gets the C. And yeah, Anderson having an A, I definitely say that. He seems to have a guy with a lot of motivation. Seems to be a good potential leader. I really like Anderson, and I think when Galley retires in like 7 years, I think Anderson has potential to be a potential C for a few seasons. But yeah, Dano, I could see him getting an A. Probably Petrie. I think Petrie maintains that A though. All right, let me get through the rest of this game because we're an hour in, and I don't want to be live for nearly 2 hours, unfortunately. Great question brought up in Talking Habs tonight. Not by me, though. Who would you sit in the playoffs assuming we make it, Bob? That's a great question, actually. Probably Primo, depending if Price is ready. If Price is ready, then I unfortunately sit Primo because I would love to see Primo in the playoffs. Run with kind of Price now as your tandem. I'll be honest, Byron, I still think right now you sit Byron, and I think you sit Frolik. You keep Lehkonen and Armia in. You just put in Tatar if he's good to go. Galley if he's good to go. Actually, yeah, Tatar. If Tatar is good to go, or no, yeah, I just said Tatar and Galley if they're good to go. Then you scratch Frolik, and I'd even maybe go Stahl. I'd honestly maybe scratch Stahl if Drouin wants to come back for the playoffs. If Drouin's dealt with whatever it is that he left with for personal reasons, if he's dealt with that and is able to come back for the playoffs, then I'd absolutely love to see Drouin come back. On defense, I don't know who you scratch. Yeah, Dan, I definitely gotta get some sleep, man. I think either Caulfield, Perry, or Suzuki will get any in the future. I think all three of those guys can. High quality drawing. Yeah, I know Petrie has an A right now. I definitely think Suzuki and Caulfield have what it takes to get the A in the future for sure. Yeah, Fazio. Apparently they've, like, for example, Tatar would have the nickname Tuna on the back of his jersey. I think Suzuki would have Zooks, or Matt Zuccarello I think would have Zooks, for example. Like, guys like that would have their nicknames. I think for the people who don't have a nickname, it would just be their last name, potentially. Consensus in TH was Stahl, Byron, and Drouin. Nobody thought he'll be back. Okay. Yeah, it's getting pretty windy. Yeah, so it's not even a thing of, Drouin's been playing bad scratch, and it's just nobody thinks he'll be back. Yeah, I see that. But yeah, I think Stahl and Byron are kind of your easiest choices to get rid of. If Drouin does come back, though, I do think it is Byron, Stahl, and maybe Lehkonen. I mean, Lehkonen's a great PK guy. I don't know who you would scratch if Drouin comes back. We have so much talent that it's like, okay, Drouin, shit. Like, we maybe have to scratch Drouin. That's how much depth we have. I mean, even though he's one of our best playmakers, it's weird. Yeah, high quality drawing. I can't blame you for being nervous about the Leafs Habs matchup. I am as well, just because the Leafs have so much offensive depth. Okay, Dinar, Tatar, Dano, Gallagher, Drouin, Suzuki, Anderson, Toffoli, Kotkaniemi, Caulfield, Lehkonen, Armia, Evans, Perry. That's a great lineup, actually. Are you okay? That's a really good lineup. I like that first line. Second line is great. Third line's really solid. And that fourth line is really good. Shutdown line, in my opinion. Sends future captains Brady Tkachuk and then Shabbat Norris. I can see that, Luca. Those are great. Really, tab. Go with 7 defensemen in the playoffs. Alternate who sits. That's interesting. Shifley for the C. Connor Ehlers or Perfetti. Really, Fossil, you want to give Perfetti an A already? Wow. If the Habs don't sit during the playoffs, it's going to be Leafs versus Price. I see. Yes, high quality. Thank you. Yeah, true, Lucas. See, Morrissey. Yeah, where's Morrissey on that, actually? I think Morrissey can get an A. There. Where am I actually? Jets were still pressuring on the Canadiens, but they would go to the power play. Oh, for the future. Okay, no problem, Foster. Yeah, I could see Perfetti getting an A in the future for sure. And the Jets would go to the power play. Too many men on the ice. It would be served by, I believe, Perry. Sorry. And Weiss's comment on Habs tonight always comes to mind when we get that. When we hired Ducharme, he said, I think it was on him on Twitter, not on Habs tonight. I think it was him on Twitter. He said, "Oh, this is a great move for the Canadiens. This should mean they take less too many men calls." So whenever we take a too many men call, I always think of Dale Weiss's comment. I'm like, yeah, that's not good. Yes, Filmus Tanar. Thank you, Darwin. Yeah, true. Gotta have fresh legs for the D-men. That is understandable. Tap. I could see that for sure. I could see that now that you bring that up. I think that'd be good. Yeah. Habs did a really good job on the PK, and we were able to kill it off, and we would get a power play. Blake Wheeler or Paul Stastny was confused for Blake Wheeler on a high sticking, so we would kill it off, get some 4-on-4 in our own power play. So we were 2 for 2 on the PK tonight. 4-on-4, Anderson with a big chance, like 10 seconds into the PK or the 4-on-4. Canadians not able to score on the 4-on-4, but on the power play, we had a really solid one, and we'd score. Suzuki, second of the game, makes it 4-3 Canadians. Big snipe from him. What a great goal from Petrie and Perry. Perry down to Petrie. Sees Suzuki open, passes it to him, and with the screen in front from Perry, Suzuki puts it home, and it's a 4-3 Canadians lead. We were 2 for 3 on the power play tonight. Thank you guys, by the way, for the 20+ likes. Appreciate it. Johnny Golden, we definitely have what it takes to catch Jets for third place, I think. We definitely have what it takes. Jets were trying to pressure, but the Canadians did really good holding them off. Empty net for the Jets with 2 to go. Actually, I'm going to mention this first. Armia seemed to be hit into the boards or pushed into the boards, something into the boards. He would leave. I don't know if it was just because it was late in the game and, okay, we'll check him out, or if it's because, oh, yeah, he's like, actually, he's really, really hurt. Take him out. Hopefully it's the former. It's just, okay, near the end of the game, just go out and let's give him precautionary measures. Hopefully it's the former. If it's the latter, I wish the best for Armia. But it would kind of make sense. Armia has a nice game, goes out and scores, and then he gets injured. It's kind of the Armia formula at this point, unfortunately. So there's an empty net for the Jets with 2 to go. Toffoli, from his own zone, gets this 26th goal of the year from Philip Deneau, 5-3, and holy shit, we'd win. Then we play the Oilers. That is true, Johnny Golden. I definitely think we have what it takes to catch the Jets for third place. Like I said, we're only 4 points back of them. We win tomorrow, for example. We catch up to them tomorrow. Or no, we're 2 points back from them tomorrow if we beat the Senators. But I think actually the same amount of games in hand. But I think the same amount of games played actually. So yeah, we definitely have what it takes to catch the Jets if in my opinion, if Ducharme doesn't mess with the lines too much. I mean, sometimes the Habs seem to lack a lot during Leaf games. The Price is in playoff mode. None of the team is doing anything. That is true. I called it wrong. It would literally be Price versus Leafs, but I'm holding out hope that somehow the Canadians show up in the playoffs this year. Yeah, Bob. Someone in Talking Habs suggested he has a concussion. That's what the guys on TSM are suggesting as well. That Armia likely has a concussion because they were saying. I forget who it was. They were saying, Armia his head went into the boards or his head hit the boards or something. And yeah, it's probably concussion, unfortunately. Yeah, Price is like playoff quick, but it's every year. Like, dude, Price has terrible regular seasons, and then the playoffs he's like, all right, now I'll show up. Johnny Golden, who would Caulfield play for or play with? If we keep the lineup the same, except replacing Armia, I think you keep him with Lehkonen and Evans. I love Caulfield's style of play thus far when he's with these guys, even if it's just through one game. He had a lot of great chances. Though, in my opinion, I could see us maybe putting a third line to Toffoli, Kotkaniemi, and Caulfield in the playoffs. At this point, I want to face the Leafs, not the Oilers. Really, Fazio? The Jets. Yeah, I can see that. Do you think once Caulfield scores? Yeah, Darwin. I think Caulfield just needs that 1 or 2 more games. He definitely is going to score like 11 in the year, but I think he can get like 3 or 4 in the final 7 games if he gets that one. Say tomorrow, say he scores against the Senators, and I definitely think he can get some goals and a couple points in the last 7 games. Tomorrow night will determine if we get third. Habs have to beat Ottawa, and Winnipeg has to lose to Ottawa on Monday. That's actually funny in our tap. I like that. We both play Ottawa next. That would be big, and I think we would actually have to. Don't we have to beat the Leafs on Monday as well to secure third? But yeah, that definitely could determine if we get third for sure. Yeah, Darwin fly hype. Was the fly on camera? Was he visible? When will Caulfield get a goal? NZ is calling next game. I think next game. I've been saying it every game. Oh, next game Caulfield's getting it. But just I have a good feeling Caulfield is going to score against the Senators. Yeah, Johnny Golden for sure. Leave the Evans line. Like Evans, Lehkonen, and Caulfield. Like even though Caulfield didn't score, he had some great chances. He hit the post. He hit I think 2 posts actually. Really good opportunities. Lehkonen kind of had the fake out. Caulfield was right in front of the net, all open. Could have passed to him. Got the shot for himself. Evans played really, really, really damn well for every shift he was on the ice. And funny enough, Evans actually kind of made Caulfield look bad in a way because every time Caulfield was on the ice, I tried to notice him, but my eyes would end up going over to Evans and see what he was doing. Like Evans is probably one of our best forwards right now. I love Jake Evans. Loved him for since the start of the year. I think this kid is absolutely NHL material for me. And if we were to lose him in the expansion draft, I would hate that. The Leafs are the meddling the kids of the Habs. I think the Leafs will put some uncomfortable spots for third. What do you mean high quality drawing? The Leafs are the meddling of the kids of the Habs. I think Leafs will put some uncomfortable spots for third for the Habs. What do you mean high quality drawing? So yeah, Habs managed to hold on for a big win, not only going up 6 points on the Flames, but now only 4 points back of the Jets for the 3rd seed. Final shots, 35-22 Canadiens. We come back down 3-1 and win it 5-3. Oh, it's a Scooby-Doo. Oh, you meddling kids. Oh, I get it now, high quality. I get what you mean now. You meddling kids. I see what you mean. Whose jersey number are you wearing? In or tap? Unfortunately, this is a blank jersey. Unfortunately, this is blank. Yeah, I was actually given this to me by my dad. He didn't have a jersey name and number on it, and I don't know if I want one. I kind of want to leave it like this because that's how he got it. That's how I got it, and I feel like I kind of want to leave it as is. The Suzuki, yeah, Wasim. The power play goal was nuts. I loved Suzuki's power play goal to give us the lead. That was an incredible goal. And as usual, guys, I'm going to get through the Habs stats, get through the outro, and we're going to start heading out. Yeah, Enzi, I at least have a blank jersey. I mean, oh, yeah, don't you? Oh, yeah, isn't your jersey Domi? That's really unfortunate. Darwin, Byron will score a Game 7 OT winner against the Leafs. Thank you, Darwin. Buds fan, thank you very much, man. Appreciate it. And GG's. I think Leafs won't make third completely safe for third. I see what you mean, high quality. Really? I'm surprised by that. Hot take. Caulfield gets 12 points in the last 7 games of the season. You're not even a Habs fan and you think that, Fazio. That's nuts. I could see that. Oh, yeah, because that would make him point per game. Yeah, I was saying the Armia goal was just nuts. Like, Suzuki fans on the shot, and Armia just picks it up and puts it in the 5-hole of Hellebuck. Like, only Armia. Armia is one of the few guys who can be like, oh, Suzuki fan on the shot. Fuck it. Let's go for this and actually score on it. Like, most guys will, like, shoot it into the chest or try and go top shelf. But Armia is just like, nah, let's go 5-hole. Why not? And he scored. I'm sure Hellebuck was probably expecting a chest shot, probably. So, yeah, the stats for the Canadiens. Tyler Toffoli, 26 goals. Okay, thanks, Harry. Love the show. Love the show as always. Getting up early to get a big brisket in my smoker, so I'm out. Go Habs, go Bob. Thank you so much for coming out of the stream. I greatly appreciate it, buddy. Thank you very, very much, guys. Bob, enjoy the brisket in your smoker, which I don't know if I know exactly what that means. Thank you very much. Love the show as always. Appreciate the compliment. It means so much, man. Thank you very much. And no problem. Go Habs, go for sure, Bob. You missed Jets Armia. Yeah, Fazio. It sucks that you guys had to give him up to get rid of Steve Mason's contract. Kaprizov over Suzuki, TBH. Yeah, Marcus, I unfortunately have to agree with you. Kaprizov is looking better than Suzuki right now. But keep in mind, Suzuki's still only 21 or 2021. He has time to grow into a better player than Kaprizov. Really, in or tap. Armia's goal was a set play. So Suzuki purposely fanned on that shot, you think? Really? Really, Clifford? I could see Caulfield being a future 40 goal scorer, much like Theo Fleury. I could see that, Clifford. Hell, even if Caulfield doesn't turn to a 50, 60 goal scorer, I would absolutely be fine with him being a 40 goal scorer. Like, hell, even 30 goal scorer, I'm fine with Caulfield being. If he's a future 40 goal scorer, I'm absolutely fine with that. And just kidding. I think you intertap. If it was a set play somehow, like, just imagine, like, someone set that play. Like, okay, Suzuki, you absolutely want a fan on this. Armia turns and he's going to get the puck and he's going to just shoot 5-hole. Probably going to come across, look for the 5-hole. Just imagine if it was a set play. Whoever came up with that is a genius. Brisket a certain cut of beef and cooked in a smoker barbecue for 10 to 12 hours. Damn, Bob. Enjoy that. I hope it's good, dude. Fazio is Laugh, Byfield, Stutzel, Raymond, and Sanderson gonna bust. I think Laugh kind of busts. Unfortunately, I've just had this gut feeling since he was drafted. I hear the name Alexis Lafreniere, and I don't think big NHL star. I think Alexis Lafreniere, and I think, oh, when you come back like 20 years down the line, you look at Laugh and think, damn, that dude went first overall. I don't know why. Sanderson, I think, is going to be solid, not fifth overall worthy, but I think he's going to be really good. Raymond, I think, is going to be great. Stutzel's a beast, and Byfield, I think, is going to be really good. I don't get why people keep saying Byfield might bust. Byfield kind of reminds me of a Zdeno Chara with his speed and his size and how he uses it. Do you think the Leafs will face the Habs in the playoffs? Wasim, I think it's possible. If the Habs keep playing the way they played after tonight or tonight afterwards in the coming games, absolutely has a chance to get third. But if we keep like kind of stagnating, being like 500 from now, we are going to face the Leafs. Stutzel's a god. Thank you, Luca. It was a Dom Ducharme set play. Hell yeah, you know what's up. Brisket I brought is 12 pounds, 20 inches long, 8.5 wide, and 4 inches. Jesus, Bob. Enjoy that for sure. Johnny Golden. Which prospects will be promoted to the Canadiens next year? Johnny Golden, I could see Paling being promoted next year. I could see Paling. There was one other. I forget his name. Montreal Canadiens cap friendly. I gotta look this up real quick. Canadiens cap friendly. Sharko Shag, man, I can't blame you for hating your team. Start, bench, cut Barzell, Zabinajad, Nugget Hopkins. Really? Hey, Bob, thank you for coming by, man. Appreciate it. Hey, NCA, no problem at all, man. Don't go call it a night. It's 11:18. I can't blame you at all, buddy. Thank you for coming by, man. Go Habs, go for sure. I remember a Leafs fan the other day thought Caulfield. Yeah, I called it. It's funny. I thought he was gonna be the case as well. Clifford, brisket is delicious. I haven't tried it, but I'll take your word for it. There's one guy. So it was Paling and Cam Hillis. I think he's gonna get a chance. What's his name? Not Caden Gooley. Everyone's saying Cale Fleury. I do think he'll get a chance, but what's his name? Not Jesse Lyons. I think he gets another year. I think maybe it's Cameron Hillis. Maybe it's Jordan, not Blandisi. I forget who it is, but there's another guy I think has a chance, but I forget. Habs Oilers, unfortunately, was seeing that can't happen. That can only happen this year in the second round. Yeah, Nugget Hopkins. I had to, Clifford. It's Nugget Hopkins. Who from the 2020 draft will get the call up next season? Faggio. I can't even say honestly right now. That hasn't already played. Faggio. Has Jake Sanderson played yet? Because I think Jake Sanderson gets the call up next year. I feel like Caden Gooley maybe gets a chance next year. I think Caden Gooley might actually get a preseason game or two. So yeah, boys. So Toffoli, 26 goals, 12 assists, 38 points. Jeff Petrie, 11 goals, 25 assists, and 36 points. Yes, Marcus, worst take of all time, Montreal-Chicago final. But you guys have to admit, I predicted that correctly. I predicted most of the play-in round correctly. If you guys go back and watch I forget if it was the stream or the video I did, where I predicted the play-in rounds, I got, I think 6 out of 8 of those correct. You guys have to admit, that was good. That was good. Yeah, if the Leafs get first rounded again, high quality, that'd be nuts. Get first overall, another Matthews, that'd be nuts. Teasdale, Johnny Golden, yes. Joel Teasdale, I could see Joel Teasdale getting at least a chance in the preseason and maybe a temporary fourth line role. I could see Josh Brook definitely getting a chance. I could see Josh Brook and Cale Fleury in preseason at least definitely getting a chance. Jeff Petrie, 11 goals, 25 assists, 36 points. Nick Suzuki, 12 goals, 21 assists, 33 points. Tomas Tatar, 10 goals, 19 assists, 29 points. Josh Anderson has 17 goals, 6 assists, 23 points. Jonathan Duran, who is unfortunately out due to personal reasons, 2 goals, 21 assists, 23 points. Brendan Gallagher, who is currently injured, 13 goals, 9 assists, 22 points. Philippe Deneau, 4 goals, 18 assists, 22 points. Jesperi Kotkaniemi, 5 goals, 15 assists, 20 points. Shea Weber, 6 goals, 12 assists, 18 points. Corey Perry, 9 goals and 9 assists, 18 points. Paul Byron, 4 goals, 10 assists, 14 points. He was currently injured, unfortunately. Joel Armia, who might be injured, unfortunately, 7 goals, 7 assists, 14 points. Joel Edmondson, 2 goals, 10 assists, 12 points. Artturi Lehkonen, 5 goals, 4 assists, 9 points. Jake Evans, 2 goals, 7 assists, 9 points. Brent Kulak, 1 goal, 6 assists, 7 points. Alex Romanoff and Ben Sherratt, 1 goal, 5 assists, 6 points each. Eric Stahl, 2 goals. Ben Gustafson, not Ben Gustafson, Eric Gustafson. That's an old school name if anyone remembers Ben Gustafson. Eric Gustafson, 2 assists, and then Michael Frolik, Xavier Ouellet, Otto Leskinen, John Merrill, and Cole Caulfield, the only Montreal Canadiens who have played games with the Habs, but no points. I also forgot to mention the fights the last couple games. Ben Sherrod has 4, Corey Perry has 3, Anderson has 2, and Weber, Edmondson, and Evans all have a fight. I keep forgetting Evans had a fight, and Gallagher, the only Montreal Canadian right now to have a penalty shot. Hot take Final Four is Pens, Knights, Leafs, Lightning. I could see that, Marcus. I could see that being a top 4 potential. Like, how is a 6-game losing streak possible when early in the season we struggled to get Sharko Shake? I have no clue, honestly. Sharko Shake. I have no clue. Like, it's nuts how the Jets are doing right now. Marcus, that's not a hot take at all. I think Mark Stone is definitely one of the best wingers in the NHL right now. Absolutely. So yeah, guys, that is going to do it for today's stream. Thank you all so much for coming by to the stream. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, friends, clues, but not limited to YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, channels. My name is Harry. Subscribe to the Puff Club, subscribe to the Hasty Club, subscribe to the Sub Hub, subscribe to join the G Nation. If you're a member of the Mod Squad, thank you for monitoring any comments on any streams and or any videos that I post. Can they bring up Paling tomorrow night if Armia is concussed? Technically, they could, Tap. They could actually bring up Paling, but it would have to be on emergency status. Basically, I believe they'd have to call him up after 5 p.m. If it's determined Edmund and Armia can't play, then they could call up Paling, I believe. What about Habs Knights, an old classic for Stanley Cup final? I'm not talking about this year, but possibly. We'll see him. I could see that. That'd be nuts, honestly. Fangio is Isles, Avs, Leafs, Lightning. I'll be honest. I see Isles, Knights, possibly Canadiens if we can get out of the slump that we were in recently, but I see Leafs, and I'm going to be honest, Hurricanes. I see it being Isles, Knights, Leafs, and Hurricanes personally. That's how I see it. Yeah, guys. Links in the description on my Twitch. Once I get my PS4 fixed, I want to start streaming on that, see how it goes. I think it'd be really cool to start doing more gaming videos on there. It'd be really cool. The Amazon wishlist PO box and the PayPal in the description. If you do want to donate to the PayPal, it is never at all last for, but it is greatly appreciated. You will get your name on the big ass not on the board of non-donations that will be held in the background of the next non-25 days of Harry video and the next live stream. The reason I do for both is because the live streams typically look like garbage, so the video makes up for it. Amazon wishlist and the PO box. If anything is sent to me, it is greatly appreciated. Again, never at all asked for, but it is greatly appreciated. You will get a video of me unboxing if anything is sent my way via either of those, unless they were months of. I meant LA Kings. Yeah, we'll see. I know you meant Kings. I think that'd be a great Stanley Cup final. Honestly, I'd love to see that in the coming years. I mean, technically, if you wanted to get it in like 2 years, I think it's possible. Yeah, guys. Where was I? Sorry. The Amazon the PO box and the PayPal, or Amazon wishlist and the PayPal. If anything is sent my way in months of November, December, however, they will be held on to. They will be held on to and opened on my. They will be held onto my desk and opened during a special Christmas Eve live stream because why not? Carolina versus Lightning round 2 will probably be a 7-game series. Really, Fangio. That'd be interesting for sure. I definitely would love a Hurricanes Lightning second round match. I do think, however, Panthers potentially. Hurricanes Lightning would have to be round 1, I think, actually. We'll see. And thank you for coming by to the stream, man. Take care of yourself. Love you coming by to the stream. Appreciate it, man. I think Hurricanes Lightning would actually have to be a first round matchup. Because I think they're second and third seed right now. I think Panthers are first. Panthers and Lightning would be first round because I think Hurricanes are first, actually. I could see the Panthers maybe taking out the Lightning. I will be honest, I could see that potentially. Yeah, Tap. Hopefully Primo plays in that tomorrow. I'd love that. Yeah, Fangio, Florida's the massive underdog right now. Like, I would be really surprised if they take out the Lightning, but I wouldn't. At the same time, I wouldn't be surprised. You guys get what I mean? Description is Discord. I post notifications every time I go live and every time I post a video down there. Guys, please check it out if you guys want. Absolutely massive fan of Discord. Love every aspect of it, pretty much. You can also talk on there if you guys want. We have some really fun. We have some really fun channels on there. It gets pretty fun recently. Dallas, Tap. I absolutely think Dallas has that fourth seed almost on lock. I think they have 4 games in hand on Nashville and 2 points back of them. Nuts at this point. Also, description is my speedrunning account. Now that I have control that works on my computer, I do want to start doing some more speedrunning. And and some more speedrunning videos and more gaming videos in general. 2021 draft top 3 predictions, no particular order. Owen Power, Luke Hughes, and Matt Beniers. Would love to see Matt Beniers go first. I love the kid. He's absolutely really, really high on him. Love Matt Beniers. I could see Luke Hughes being great. And Owen Power, I think, is a bit great. And hot take, Ty Ratty to the Montreal Canadiens. Potentially, I could see him falling that far. And I think he'd be a really solid late steal for us, potentially, kind of like Caulfield was. So yeah, also inscription. The final thing I think, unless there's some goodies down there, is my Letterboxd account, or my Letterboxd. That's where I rate for movies. Dallas has 1 game in hand, is 2 points behind. Damn, Tap. I thought they had like 4. But yeah, either way, I do see Dallas catching up to Nashville as of right now. Personally, I do see it definitely happening. So yeah, guys. The last thing, like I said, is my Letterboxd. It's where I rate for movies very rarely. I actually review them. Most of the time, I rate them. Check it out if you want to know movies I love, and let's rather check out the movie for today. Last year, may not be top 100 movies of all time in 2020. Check it out if you also want to know what movies I love. Or check it out if you also want to know movies I hate. I definitely want to do a video on that in the future. I think it'd be great to do so. Yeah, Gauthier, he's on my HCHSL jackets. I love Dylan Gauthier. Yeah, Dylan Gauthier, I've heard a lot of great things. I think he goes number 5, right around number 5, number 6. I think he becomes a slight bit of a steal. But yeah, Matt Beniers, like I said, I love Matt Beniers. Love what I've seen of the kid. He's going to be fantastic in the NHL, in my opinion. Yeah, Letterboxd. Check it out for all the movie-related stuff. Don't know if there's necessarily a music site like Letterboxd where I can review songs or albums, because if there is, would love to use that. Message me on Discord if there is, because I definitely want to start using that. That's going to do it for today's stream, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I love every single one of you guys that come to the stream, whether you watch it, whether you watch it, yeah, whether you watch it or you don't, whether you're lurking or you're actively commenting. I love that people want to come by and listen to a Habs fan rant in some cases, or just review a game and be happy. Means a lot that you guys would come by to the streams. So yeah, guys, check it out. Check out the stream. Subscribe if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you enjoyed what you watched, and if you aren't already subscribed, hit that like button if you enjoyed as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Harry Rice, and you're the best, Harry. Hey, Tap. Thank you, man. You're the best as well for checking out the content. Take care, you too, man. Thank you so much, buddy. Thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. I love every single one of you guys that come by to the streams, or watch the videos. Hey guys, that's gonna do for today's stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Harry Rice, and I am out. Classy boys, Allez Montreal. Your team. I'm gonna steal Kim's line here. Your team wouldn't be who it is if you weren't cheering for them, or however it goes. Thank you guys, and always, please, guys, always remember this. Especially, go Habs, go baby. Let's go. I'm gonna do that again because that was a cheap one. There we go. We got that one. Let's go, boys.